You're watching KCTV English News. I'm Hyung Shim. The season's 8th Typhoon Francisco is moving towards Jeju Island. The Jeju branch of Korea Meteorological Administration forecasts that it will not hit the island directly, but will bring very strong gusts up to 20 meters per second and very high seas up to 5 meters with 5 to 40 millimeters of rainfall to the island on Tuesday. Typhoon Francisco is moving at a speed of 36 kilometers per hour with a central pressure of 985 hectopascals. It is expected to reach the sea 210 kilometers east of Seogwipo City on Tuesday. Meanwhile, the season's 9th typhoon Lakima is moving in a northeasterly direction from its current location near Okinawa, Japan. KMA says the storm may change direction, so it is advising area residents to stay up to date with forecasts. The Jeju District Court acquitted a brother and sister who had been wrongfully convicted as North Korean spies 51 years ago. Judge Lee Jang-wook acquitted the 74-year-old woman surnamed Kim and her brother who had passed away. They were both given a 1-year jail term with a suspension of 2 years in July 1968 for violating the anti-communist law by carrying North Korean propaganda material. They were convicted of violating the anti-communist law since they had received fountain pens thought to be made in North Korea from their brother. However, the court explained that there is no evidence that they received the fountain pens for the benefit of anti-state or communist groups. The Jeju Chamber of Commerce and Industry welcomed Seoul's decision to include plans for building a new port in the island in its basic plan for new port construction projects nationwide. The JCCI said last Friday that the islanders have long desired for a new port in the island and that it will help achieve balanced regional development. JCCI officials added that the new port will relieve the overabundance of cruise ships in the existing Jeju port and bring great economic returns by developing the marine tourism industry in the island. The Jeju Meteorological Administration found that the local temperature had risen by 1.68 degrees Celsius over the past 58 years from 1961. The mean annual highest and lowest temperatures have risen by 1.33 and 2.61 degrees Celsius, respectively, over the past 58 years, indicating temperature increase in all of the 4 seasons. The number of extremely hot days and tropical nights per year also have increased by 6.9 days and 23.9 days respectively, whereas the annual number of extremely cold days has decreased by 13.9 days. Please remember to stay hydrated this summer season. The province is in the middle of carrying out improvements to the facilities at Pijarin Forest in Kujaub, like more parking and new washrooms. The provincial office recently expanded the parking space at the entrance of Pijarin Forest from 114 to 196 lots with an investment of 150 million won. The old and small public toilet at the site will also be expanded by 2020 with an expenditure of 1.3 billion won. A new port will be constructed in Tapdong area in Jeju City. It will have docking facilities for 4 international cruise ships and 9 domestic ferries at the same time. Ta Thacker reports.
Prime Minister Lee Nak-yeon recently chaired a meeting in Sejong Special Autonomous City, at which the mid- and long-term basic plans for the creation of 12 new ports around the country, including one in Jeju, were discussed and finalized. 2.5 years ago, the national government delayed its decision on the basic plans for a new Jeju port.
관계부처는 이 계획이 차질 없이 이행되도록 지자체 및 민간과 함께 연도별 세부 시행 계획을 마련해 시행해 주시기 바랍니다. 지자체와 민간은 지역의 수요와 특성에 맞는 고부가가치 산업을 항만 인근에 유치하고.
The site for the port will be reclaimed from the sea near Tapdong, Ganipdong, Samdo-dong, and Yongdam-dong. 2.8 trillion won, including 1.8 trillion won in national funding, will be spent on the project through the year 2040. The plan for the new port includes building breakwaters, shore protection facilities, and docking areas. Docking facilities will be able to accommodate up to 4 220,000-ton international cruise ships and 9 ferries at the same time. Integrated areas for businesses, the arts, and tourism will also be part of the new port. Construction is set to begin in 2023 with Phase 1, which focuses on the surrounding area, to wrap up by 2030. The province expects that the project will help promote the island as a popular cruise layover and boost the local economy. The legal groundwork for the construction of the new port is now in place, but there is still a long way to go. Major hurdles for the province include a mandatory preliminary study and an environmental and traffic impact evaluation. Assessing the fishing rights at the site and providing compensation will also present challenges. Environmental groups are expected to raise concerns over the massive land reclamation plan. Questions also remain about whether the public is in fact in favor of a new port for international cruise ships and the deluge of thousands of passengers. And finally, there is the matter of securing roughly 1 trillion won in investments from the private sector. This is roughly 35% of the total cost of the new port project. Todd Thacker, KCTV.
Musicians from around the world are performing in the Jeju International Wind Ensemble Festival. Don't miss out on the epic Samda Park Night concert. Join us every Friday night through August 23rd. Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Gustav Klimt and Hundertwasser at the new Bunker de Lumiere. The Seyeongu Bridge Concert Series combines music with one of Seogwipo's architectural highlights. Come and taste craft beer and enjoy a flea market at the Jeju Craft Beer Festa through August 31st. It will be cloudy in the morning with rainfall in the afternoon on Tuesday. For more details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 25 and the afternoon high will peak at 31 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, we'll have a low of 25 in the morning and a high at 32 in the afternoon. Over in Seongsan, the temperatures will be 25 in the morning, warming up to 30 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, we expect a low of 25 and a high of 31 degrees. And up on the mountain at Songpanak, we'll hit a low of 20, topping off at 26 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the north and northeast at a speed of 10 to 60 meters per second, with seas between 2 and 4 meters. And here's a look at the extended forecast. Thank you for watching today. Please find us on YouTube at KCTV eNews Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. 시청해주신 여러분 고맙습니다.